So imagine walking up a flight of stairs and instantly getting breathless as you reach the top of that stairs. You look around and see that everyone is breathing fine around you, but there's a difference between you and them. You decided to pick up vaping because you saw it as cool or that you thought it was a good way to feel a temporary high, and they didn't. Vaping has caught the attention of millennials and young adults because they see it as a alternative to do a popular thing without all the negative effects. However, they have their negative effects of their own. Vaping is meant to help adult smokers who have been struggling with addiction to back off and stop smoking regular cigarettes because they do offer more negative effects than vaping does. However, it is not meant for underage users. I myself have actually have friends that have been affected by vaping. Last year my friend had a seizure and gained popcorn lungs because of vaping for about 3 years. The moment he got into high school, he started vaping. But normal brands of vapes that have FDA approved chemicals actually don't have the detrimental effects that popular brands like Juul or Novo does. Juul or Novo has chemicals in their liquid causing them to have these effects on the brain. Today I would like to discuss the effects that nicotine has on the brain, how these threats and signs can be picked up within a user, and how anti-vaping campaigns actually help with the exposure of vaping. So when a user begins to use nicotine, the nicotine targets the decision-making part of the brain. This causes the user to not make rash decisions and less impulse control. The younger that these users get, the easier it is for them to get addicted to the nicotine. The younger brains create faster synapses, which means more memories and experiences are being created. If nicotine is present in the brain, it affects those in a negative way. Nicotine offers a gateway to other drugs like tobacco or marijuana or alcohol, so they can feel that high even more intensely than they do with nicotine. To pick up whether a friend or a family member is using nicotine, it is important to know what is in these vapes. So in specific popular brands like Juul or Novo, their e-liquids contain chemicals that are used in like antifreeze. So formaldehyde, is used in some e-liquids, which is also used in antifreeze, which causes the creation of popcorn lung or seizures. You can also experience dehydration or nosebleeds from the dehydration because the vapor is sucking the moisture out of the user's skin. Also, with the continuous use of nicotine is the need for taste. If you notice that a friend needs more taste like spice or salt, this is a side effect of using too much vape. So they need to replace what they have lost. But how do they find out about this stuff? Anti-vaping campaigns actually introduce the fact to the kids that they can start vaping. Kids don't listen to what needs to be heard, but what they want to hear. They see what is new and popular, but they don't see what's bad still for them. They see a alternative to smoke rather than something that's still as bad as smoking. So we need to stop this. Kids today should be running around having healthy lungs and not experiencing daily hospital visits, failing lungs, or anything. This leads to early addiction and gateway to new drugs, and we need to prevent the spread of this vaping epidemic among teenagers and young adults. If we can identify those who need help, we can help them early on and make sure that they don't experience these bad choices early. Thank you.